All right, and we're back. So, BB here. Last time we left off, we were dealing with our horror movie setup, with in terms of configurations and whatnot, and we made it all the way to Muldraugh. Here, we left off kind of needing to make a decision about whether or not we were going to base up here or commit to trying to repair the RV. And in truth, I have kind of made the executive decision of repair the RV. In that, I know a lot of people were obviously throwing their opinions into the setup while we were coming offline last night. Was it last night? Last time. But this time around, for sure, I'm going to go ahead and full steam ahead with trying to repair the RV. And that's not going to be a simple task. Fantasy Gamer, hello. First one up. How you doing, man? How you doing? So at this point, we are a little tired. We did a lot to get where we are at the moment. So we are going to take it a little easy for the night. I did get scissors, so I do want to set up our face and get rid of that beard. PR Mar, what's going on? Mr. PZ. Yes. we're still on Project Zomboid. As you can see, we're alive, so this is the thing for the evening for sure. We can always discuss what to do next after this playthrough. Funny enough, I am going to point out that we just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, so I do need to think of something special to do for that. Like all the major milestones, they say the first 100 is the hardest. So we did that, and yeah, think about it. Get back to me. What would you do for your first 100? Have you ever played Rust? I played Rust a long time ago. We're talking about the beginning and the inception of Rust. It is a much different game than what it was then. But yes, the answer is yes, I have played it. Congrats. Thank you. All right, so let's open some of this up. I mentioned before that I do need to use the food that we have, which makes sense. So leek, broccoli, peaches. Peaches aren't really gonna go into salads, and that's the problem there. So we open those things. Stick them in the fridge. Want to make a deal? That's a weird thing to ask a streamer. What deal are you thinking of? I mean, there obviously has to be something in it for both of us. That's the point of making a deal, right? So broccoli, a gift game for a gift game. No, that's not much of a deal to be made, because at the moment I'm not really looking for any titles. I think the big problem that I have with gaming at the moment is what I should play next. I'm looking forward to Dragon Age when it comes out. I'm a big fan of the Dragon Age series, but that's obviously not on brand for this channel. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to do what the hell I want to. So there are aspects to that. There will be a lot of hype around that game when it comes out, just like Baldur's Gate, for example. But it's one of those things like, am I doing it for the channel or am I doing it for me? In truth, I'd be doing it for me. I would have trouble like waiting to be on stream to play it, so that'd be the other like downside I would have for doing that. So I don't know if it should belong on the channel, but I'm looking forward to that game. There are obviously other games that I'm willing to try, play, and so on and so forth, but to say gift for gift, my gift is going to be very different from your gift. Yeah, there's little things about that. So yeah, granted, I admit I haven't really been a fan of AAA's recently. A lot of AAA titles have not been great. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. Maybe I should broaden my horizons. To that statement, what game were you thinking of? And you can't say it's Rust, because obviously I already have it. All right, so with the series in mind and what we're dealing with here, let's go ahead and get a quick inventory. Remember before we left off, our engine was nearly destroyed. It's not a zombie, is it? We're at 2% condition. The hood is gone. The windshield is gone. So we're hurting. We got no lights on the vehicle, which is not a big deal. But basically, we hit anything and it's over. To that, what we're going to do is we're still going to move it. I'm not going to stay this far out of town. So what I'm going to do is move the RV up as close as I can. Since we're in Muldraugh, I actually know Muldraugh pretty well. Like I said before, not just in this channel, but in general in my Project Zomboid career, I've spent the most time in any city in Project Zomboid in Muldraugh. So I know where the mechanic shop is. It's actually right down this road. So if we can get there safely without destroying the rest of the RV. That said, the challenge is obviously hitting no zombies, no trees, no nothing, and then building our skill enough to be able to actually repair the RV. That's where we're at this point. So we made kind of a safe spot at the house that we disassembled everything out. So I'm actually moving the RV there. That's what I'm going to do. And I think the plan is to slowly but surely move the RV up as much as we can, fight these zombies, get to the mechanic shop, and then when we're at the mechanic shop, we'll kind of base up there while repairing the RV. Now, I say that I have zero skills as far as, mechanics work goes. So, we need to find a car to work on while also trying to preserve the RV. And that's just, the reality of the situation. So, yeah, now you know what we have to deal with, and we're going to make it work. The awesome other part is we have the RV. It itself is a mobile house. So, we're going to use that to our advantage, because everything is inside of here. We kind of set ourselves up that way intentionally as well, which again, not a problem. That's a great thing. And we're taking some liberties as we go. So let's get breakfast going and we'll start working our way up the road. As I work my way up the road, I want you to also, be aware that I'm not in a clear everything throughout the town's thought process at the moment for this save, even though we're kind of going to do that, just on the nature of how I usually play it. We're going to make sure we have nothing at our back as we handle zombies. But that doesn't mean that, we're going to take a whole bunch of time and liberty to try to clear the entire town. That's not the intention. So, yep. Just putting it out there for anybody who cares or starts thinking about it. All right, we good? Let's go. Another quick statement. We're obviously working on skills, foraging, yay. So I have to work on that as usual. We do have sprinters still, so gotta remember that. This horror setup. Oh, I killed the noises, so the random horror screaming noises are now gone, and I did test that to make sure. Not in the save, but on another save, so yeah. I wonder how much it will take to repair the RV. I don't know. Like I said before, a lot of it's going to come down to building our mechanic skill, because our mechanic skill is garbage at the moment. It is 0. So a lot of that's going to come down to making sure we can build the mechanic skill so we don't destroy the car further trying to repair it. That's kind of what that comes down to. Glad we don't have those noises anymore. Yeah. Oh, a lot of it has to do with it just didn't seem organic. It didn't seem natural. So as much as I enjoyed the helicopter event, it feels better just to go with the original sounds, and maybe I find another sound mod later. Do some more testing with it before I run it. Oh. We good? It's feeling good so far. All right, let's see. Now, I'm obviously going to take my time as I deal with things, because remember, we have sprinters in this save. So I set them to 7% chance in spawning, so every zombie has a 7% chance of being a sprinter. And what we need to find at the mechanic shop, it's not so much that we need to find anything specific at the mechanic shop as much as finding materials, because garages and the mechanic shop has the opportunity to spawn engine repair parts, and that's really what we need. We don't have a stockpile of that. I also can't repair the engine until I'm level 3 mechanics, I believe. So, there are tiers to it. Getting to the mechanic shop gives us a place, a garage, to load our vehicles into. It also gives us safety, so that way when we're working on another vehicle, we don't have to be watching over our shoulder. And then as we build that skill, we'll be able to work on our vehicle and fix it. I just heard gunshot event, which usually means zombies come sprinting. So let's put ourselves in a safe spot. Safe-ish, safe-ish. I didn't get direction on that gunshot. Nothing. Well, let's see. To repair, oh, you can take engine parts out of a vehicle. That's good. To repair an engine, I need 5 on mechanics. So to take parts from another engine, I need 5 as well. So yeah. And yeah, I can start training my mechanics, which that's a mod that I installed that will do all the things for you because it's repetitive click, 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 click. So we save some time there, but it still requires us to find these things. So if we find a working car to be our thing, 1, that'd be great. And then 2, if we can clear our path to the mechanic shop. Like, those are really the goals at the moment. How long is that going to take? No idea. Is it a rush? No. No, it is not. But, having a goal really gives a direction to a safe. And small goals go a long way. Not to mention it'll keep us busy. So all right, so we're gonna check out this house. It does have a it doesn't have a garage, it has a shed. And that's not a bad thing. Sheds, obviously spawn various different items. So we like that. We like that. All right. I feel like I've either gotten really lucky or something crazy is about to happen. Nothing over there. Remember, we have vaulting zombies, so no Finch cheese for us. All right. Take it slow, take it easy. That's we're being, it wouldn't be cheese. Word. I don't know another saying to offer to that one. I don't think I'm gonna try to rebrand that. So remember that our character is a chef, so he's got no special skills breaking into homes or looting, foraging, so on and so forth. He just cooks well with a knife and has a decent maintenance bit. Oh, yes. Ooh, that's right. Windows aren't really a thing either because they can jump through windows. I gotta remember that. I don't hear any zombies. So I think that's the one thing I'm gonna miss about that sound mod is you could legitimately hear if there was a zombie in the home, like the moment you walked into it, because there'd be whispering and giggling and so on and so forth. I don't know. I might have to, like, if I could tinker with the mod and change some of the audio cues and whatnot, I would. I won't lie about that. Get here, nice. No, knocking won't be a thing. At least not the way we're talking about it. It'd be more like, a zombie banging literally down the door rather than a knocking sound. Little things. All right. Oh, this is nice. That house looks like it has a garage. It doesn't. It's just really small. Again, remember, sprinters in the save. So one sprinter can be the death of us if we're not careful. How many zombies over here? So if I, you are pretty fast. Oh, I missed. We're good. We're good. All right. Things are looking good. Oh my god, I forgot. So you gotta remember, Muldraugh has Kate's house. So on the main splash screen when you load Project Zomboid, the two people who are sitting there that you're watching, as you unravel the fact that they become zombified. Excuse me. You coming out? Jump. Go ahead and jump. You not jumping? Can you not jump out of that window? Interesting. I just didn't want a zombie like to fall on me, but I suppose that might be a thing. All right, well, I'm gonna leave that house alone. There are zombies over there too, so I need to make decisions. More window breaking. More window breaking. Okay, that is another piece of the mod that I don't think I'm going to appreciate, because realistically speaking, zombies breaking out of windows is... Actually, I like it. I do like it. The possibility of somebody breaking out of one of these windows and come running at me full force is kind of cool, but it's also terrifying. Maybe shout? No way. There's no way I would ever push the shout button. Like, I would be... If I wanted to like protect myself for real, I would just unbind the shout key so I can never press it. Not in Muldraugh and not with sprinters. Especially where I am at the moment, because the area I'm at the moment has Kate's house, right? So that's usually pretty crowded with zombies. Like, this is a high population road, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get at there. No sprinters, which is good. Lots of slow moving zombies, which is a good way to start the night. Very good way to start the night. That group concerns me. It's also a nice thing when zombies jump out the window, because when they do that, you know, no alarm is going to set off. So it's just a straight zombie fight. Get up. My only concern is the fence behind me offers me no protection, right? So like if a zombie were to see me and come bum rushing from the tree line over there, I'm just screwed. So things like that are considerations to always take. Goodness. But this is the road that we just left on. If I can keep moving the RV up slowly but surely, that's great. We're not going so slow that we're not going to make any progress. We're going to try to get up this road as fast as we can. Not to mention, oh, that sprinter. Come on. First sprinter of the night. Got him. Anyway, we're going to make as much progress as we can before, you know, we lose a day every day. But as we make that progress, you know, we'll slow down a little bit and try to secure the base. But as you can see, we're already tired. It's only the middle of the day now, you know, so you got to really account for all the possible zombies you're going to run into. Oh, man. All right. Is this door unlocked? Oop. All busted to hell. So this would be a car to work on, right? But it's already technically trashed, so I don't think there's much work that could be done on it. Visibility is gonna be crap with rain. I don't like that. So let's take a special note real quick that every time we move the RV, we will be attracting attention towards us, right? And it's just because when your engine quality goes down, you're going to experience lots of different things, such as the engine turning off, for example. And those scenarios can get us killed for sure. Does rain affect zombie visibility? No, it affects our visibility, not zombies. There's a mod that makes it to where their sight range is affected by weather and by how dark it is, but I don't usually play with that mod, even though it's more realistic. It's a good thought though. I don't know if that's going to be inside of build 42. Huh. Okay, well, looks like we're doing good here. So let's get in the car. Let's think about it real quick. So do we move the vehicle up? Let him eat. Oh, I was just trying to get back to the car, and we're gonna start doing some of this. So clear, clear, clear. Did not walk into that. Didn't really walk into this one, but a zombie jumped out of it. Didn't open the window here, but we're gonna move up here. So we'll do that, and then we're gonna move. So yeah, we'll make small progress as we go, but progress is progress, and we take it one day at a time and not rush it, we should be okay. Oh no. Come on. Like I said, don't rush it. Engine, come on. Engine. You can do it. Now we just give it a second to see if any zombies were attracted. And if not, we're safe. Now I'm going to get inside this house real quick. You know what? I'm not. I just thought about it because that could set off the alarm, which would be bad. Wouldn't it make it difficult for me to leave the place? So the good part is I can always switch seats, right? And I can go to the 6th seat, then exit the vehicle on the backside, and I can jump over the fence line here. So the reason why we parked here is because, you know, visibility is absolutely limited. But we have moved up a few more inches, right? And that's kind of the goal. I'm going to move up inch by inch by inch by inch as we can get up there. There's no real place to safely park the RV off of this road here. So the next day, when I say next day, the next few things I need to do is probably kill the zombies in these 3 houses and see about getting in this cul-de-sac. There's a fence line back here, but yeah, zombies have a tendency to migrate through here too. So this is just me knowing Muldraugh. This all here are those trailers, and then another intersection before you go up a bend, and then you start working your way towards the downtown area, and that's what we want. But we need to get through a few portions of the neighborhood to make that happen. So yeah, that said, you know, is this entirely safe? No, but it's a safe option. That's kind of really where I was going towards. Okay, so to that, I just need to make sure that we eat properly, stay fed, stay hydrated for as long as possible. Saving the car does rest the body, so that's good. And ooh. Goodness. All right. It's actually a thought that I just had. How am I going to get past this car? Because pulling the RV through here, it would work. So long as there's not like a group of zombies to hit or something like that, it would work. That's fine. There's enough space right here. Okay, so let's handle this house real quick. I already know that zombies can spawn under this type of thing. So take care of that by walking through it. And now that should not happen. I hear a zombie. Y'all just hanging out in the woods, huh? Come on, don't get killed, dude. More zombies back there, huh? I mean, we're in the woods. You get caught on the, hey, a park ranger, hi, bye. Lights on? Lights on. Things look good. We're not dead. That's the important part. We're not dead. Yes, that is absolutely my measure for success. It is simply measured in absolutes. Are we alive? Yes, then we're doing fine. Zucchini, I'll take. Radishes are useless, at least for our playthrough at the moment. Another cooking pot. I feel like I should stock up on those. Like, part of me is telling me to get those as I can. I don't know why at the moment, but I'm sure they're going to be useful, so we'll take it. And I just realized I've only found one thing of salt so far. It's like one salt shaker in the entire world. Tell you, man, Kentuckians apparently don't use salt. And me saying that to anybody who's a Kentuckian, I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying the game is making it feel that way. I feel like at this point I would have heard a zombie if there were any in this house. And I feel like this house is good for disassembly. But I'm not working on my carpentry skill. So let me call that out real quick. I'm not actually going to work on my carpentry skill as a focus. We're trying to work on the mechanic skill as a focus. So sitting around and spending a whole bunch of time disassembling things isn't going to help our cause since we're trying to repair the RV. So, yeah. Open this door so it's unlocked. And we keep it moving. What carrier? What? What career was the character? Oh, we are a chef. Yeah, we are a chef. Think any of them are nutritionists? Maybe they're super sprinters. Maybe it's our chef instincts that make us feel like we need pots. Maybe. I hear growling. Tell you, man, listening is going to be the way that saves us in this game. This save, because if I can hear a sprinter, you know, taking a few steps, it's the little things that save you in a run like this. Oh, I just thought about something. We do have to do some crap, some carpentry work, because cabinets. No other zombies. Sweet. Look at this. Overheads. They can go into the spot. If I can get them down without breaking them. And you guys had cooking stuff. Perfect. Yes. Do you have salt? Any salt? No salt. Lots of canned goods. No salt. All right, that's fine. Like the Trail of Homes. Word. All right, pick up the overhits. That is wrong. Cycle. It's only 5. Perfect. It's a 45% chance. Broken. Darn. And that noise. I forgot about that noise. broken. Crap. Oh, I tried. But I have more opportunities, I believe, because trailers apparently have overheads. Yay. Wait a minute. What am I looking at? I just found salt and pasta. I say salt, and the game gave me salt. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh man. Okay, so we are going to head back to the car, the RV. We'll call it a night. You know, we've done well for ourselves. Speaking of which, I haven't really done a kill count, so let's take a look. At this point, we've killed 231 zombies in our first 12 days, and our primary killing instrument has been an axe at 115 kills. So, cheers. I'm still listening out for zombies because there can still be some bunched in here, just not being able to navigate the trees quickly enough and then forget that I walked by. So I am being very conscious of the fact that we are playing with sprinters. And the moment, you know, a single sprinter comes out, it just turns into a nightmare situation. All right. RV home. Yay. And we switch and we enter. So, cooking pots and stuff, we're gonna go and heal. Let's get rid of the brown sugar and the cocoa powder, oil, vegetable oil, and salt, which are all gonna go towards our baking needs later. I'm gonna eat the cereal straight out, so I already know that's gonna happen here in a second, and that'll just help us reset our weight loss. Because our current calorie intake is negative 2,200 thanks to all the fighting and walking. So if we reset our weight loss, and there it is. Actually, that also means we're underweight now. Oh no. Oh no, we need to start eating more. I need to think about that real quick. What can I cook that is going to be high enough in terms of calories that's not meat? I don't think I have. I need yeast. Oh no. I didn't even consider the yeast. Goodness. I also don't have flour. Wait, I thought I picked up flour at this point. I've got pancake mix. Pancake mix. Oh. Wait. So then what's wrong with the pancakes? Make pancakes. Water, bowl, fork. I don't have a fork. Excuse you, game. I thought I picked up a fork or a spoon or something. I don't have a utensil. Oh man. All right. Well, we'll work on that. Not a big deal. That's fine. So good. Nice and clean. Perfect. We need to go find a utensil so we can start probably eating pancakes just to increase the calorie gain. So that's going to work for us because at this point we've been a little too light on our meals, and that's okay. I mean, acknowledging it is the first step, right? And then doing something about it is next. So while we hang out for the rest of the night, we will get some reading in. And man, you got to remember, like, you go through these slogs for skill gains at the beginning. Oh my goodness. Another reason why we're struggling is because we haven't been foraging for our food. We've been using base value items, which don't have the same of caloric value as the wild items you get in various different capacities. So, for example, with a foraging level 10, I basically get a 10% bonus to all the base values of any item I find. So if a potato or cabbage is the best vegetable in game, right? I don't think I have any cabbages. So I don't have any potatoes. I ate those already, didn't I? Crap. Let's just take the leek. If the leek gives you minus 12 hunger and is only like 50 calories, with foraging level 10, that can turn quite easily into hunger 17, 18, 19, 20. and be offering 100, maybe 120 calories. So that includes if I would add it into a cooked dish with my cooking, because cooking can increase its caloric value by 10% as well. So I can get a 20% bonus by foraging the item and then cooking it. So that's nice. But yeah, it's little things like that to just be aware of, with knowing your build, knowing how it works, knowing what you're gonna do with it. So we're still rocking the mullet until it gets any longer. I'm gonna say that now. We'll cut our hair after that. So hunting for your vegetables, absolutely. But because we got everything out of that food storage, which was not a bad thing, it saves us a lot of work, at least for keeping ourselves fed. It also means that we're working on those base values, and that's just the way we're working right now, and that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. No, I'm basically just making regular salads and whatnot. And again, we have to use our produce before it goes bad. If I start using cooking pots, which is probably a good way to go about it as well, we can get more for our buck using the pasta and things like that. But I want to save those things for a little bit later. For now, I'm just going to run through the sacks and make salads as we can. Okay, let's put some things away before we get moving, just to save some space. Let's see. I don't need any of that, funny enough, or at least not at the moment. I'll keep the rib sheets, drop the nails, drop the bag, keep the bandage, drop the thread. Ooh, no, I feel like I should keep the thread, because I have a needle with me, so needle and thread in my head makes sense. Can't do anything with this until I find another one, and I will keep the chipstones. That's fine. Put the bowl away. Let's grab one more salad, and we'll take that to go with us. Yeah, and then after we're done with the salad, we'll hit the road again. I say hit the road again. We'll get out of the vehicle and then start, hitting the town. If we keep moving our way up towards the mechanic shop, awesome. And point out that it's still raining, which isn't great, but you deal with what you gotta deal with. All right, and then we exit. Looks good. Looks good. Zombies still migrate around, so that is turned on. So there could be zombies that filled in where we've killed, and that's just something to be aware of at all times. That is normal gameplay mechanics. So let's get moving, and I'm not going to get too distracted. We'll start heading up the road a little bit more. As we clear, remember, we will bring the RV up along with us too. Maybe I should forage a little bit just to get the experience. A key. There's no reason for me to find this key right now. It doesn't do me any good. It's not. Wait, it's not the key to this car? What's the key to? Interesting. Zombie! What's up, dude? Get me the first one for the day. How you doing? Maybe a key to the house. That's fair. I do believe keys to houses do spawn too. But it was a key to the car. Like, in terms of keys in cars, this is how the keys of cars look. The house keys look like brass or silver, like, and it doesn't have that, black handle to it. So all right, how are we doing? Gotta remember again those cat. Let's deal with the group first, and then see. There's more zombies that way, so if I can keep it, there's a lot of zombies that way. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies. Okay. See, and this is why you don't just drive the RV down this road, because there's always zombies littered through here. So it's just something to be aware of. understanding where you are, understanding Muldraugh. Oh, difference between life and death sometimes. And you are slow, which, thank you. Ooh, you're a sprinter. Ooh. There you go. We did it? We did it. Are any of you sprinters? Remember, we gotta get. Oh, I see a sprinter. He coming in fast. Ah, got you. I'm glad I didn't check that whole group. Oh. Anybody else? And the hop. And we're good. That's it. No shouting. Ah, okay. Good there-ish. I feel like hopping the fence is even smoother than your character does it. Yes, but that's also because they're running. So, the leap animation has just been added to the zombies by default rather than the minor jump that my character was doing. So, difference being we can get the same thing done if we come up to a fence and hop. So, we have to run at it though. Go. All right, so this is where I want to bring the RV to next. So this is our next checkpoint. The idea is to pull in here and bring it to the back a little bit, but we won't, like, we're kind of exposed, and that's somewhat by design. So, yeah. Are we gonna try for more cabinets? Yes. Yes, we will. Kind of want to leave that closer to the afternoon. Use our time of day and our stamina for fighting zombies and clearing the way. I saw a zombie jump out of that house. Are y'all smart enough to jump out of houses? Why don't you, like, go through the door? Don't have a zombie responding turned on? I don't remember. Oh, will not lie. I do not remember it. I was thinking about it, you know, a few times throughout the playthrough since we started. And I was like, man, I just had to deal with it. So, I don't like the idea of walking next to windows I haven't been next to yet. So, because zombie jumping through to eat my face, not fun. For 100 subscribers, we can make a YouTube post. Make a cool PC picture. Oh, hell, now I have to, like, come up with an idea. It's not a bad idea. Now I need a good Project Zomboid picture idea. think we're for the most part good. I am going to avoid opening any of these houses at the moment. So anything that's already had somebody like jump through it means the zombies have activated. That's one. And then two, if a zombie jumped through that window, then the alarm won't set off. You'll notice though, I don't see any like glass on the ground, which is my concern. But I think that just might be because of how the mod is designed. So let's find out. All right, so things that I need: salt. I'm not gonna pick up any more cooking pots. Definitely gonna pick up salt if I can find it. We need a spoon so we can make pancakes at the very least. So yay. Make video compilation of all our deaths. So if I wish I kept every one of the recordings to make that good, at the moment it would just be a compilation of the shorts that I've put the deaths on for, which kind of makes me feel weird. I've thought of that before though. So yeah. Okay, up and over. Let's go ahead and get back real quick and bring the RV around. And then after we bring the RV around, we'll look at doing the overhead cabinets. Yep, and it's noon. It is definitely, you know, time to eat, bro, so. Alright. Doing okay. Doing okay. Show nutrition. Already at negative 737. And again, that just goes back to the fact that we've been fighting. We've been fighting our butts off. We haven't been sedentary, which if we stop running around, stop fighting, you know, the diet we currently have is fine. But we got to do a lot of fighting so we can get the RV in a good space. Oh no, the battery's running low too. That's a thought. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can make it. Let's go, Sharon. I'm going to call this RV Sharon. Why? No idea, but it feels right. That's not true. I watch a lot of stupid like cat and animal videos. There's a channel, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but there's always a Sharon who is involved with the caretaking or lack thereof of said animals. So Sharon, you failed me. So the RV gets to be Sharon. Alright, kill that. Get out. Can take a quick ponder. Battery is 45% remaining on the battery. I can definitely find a new battery. We're running. I didn't think of how fast we would run the battery down. Huh. Definitely need a way to be able to charge the batteries, which do you think wait, maybe I'll do that later. There is a car battery charger. I think it's intuitive though if you find a car battery charger and place it in the RV to charge other batteries. But it might work, so somebody else behind me? Crap. Not a sprinter. Why are you walking this fence line? Let's go this way. I just feel like safety tells me to go this way. So. We good? Got one slow guy here. Cornrows and bandana. How did Sharon fail us? I mean, at this point, Sharon's on her last leg, you know. Maybe we failed her, and that is a fair argument, but we're blaming Sharon, not the other way around. She could have been stronger. We didn't hit that. Well, we did hit a tree. I was about to be like, we didn't hit that many zombies. We did hit a tree, though, so. Oh, yeah. God, that is satisfying. Like, catch a sprinter mid-run, and then they stop at their tracks. Wait, are you saying that the RV is sharing you don't like that? I mean, what name would you prefer? Ankle biter, ankle biter. RV is doing its best. Well, its best isn't good enough. Sharon could do better. That's the whole point. Hey, zombie, can you, let's come to the window. Shatter it. Alright, yeah, so when they do that, there's no glass going to be on the ground. That's good to know. Sharon didn't get proper care. Are you advocating for Sharon? Huh. Hey, more cereal. Ooh, I found rice. Taco shells can come with this. Coffee and the rice. I suppose I can take the chips. I feel like I'm supposed to take the chips for sure, actually. Oh, again, high calorie items are going to be important to us. Show nutrition, so that's helped us. We're definitely going to be gaining weight now, which is good. Cheese, mayonnaise, nope, nope, nope. There's a crowbar here. I feel like I already have a crowbar somewhere. I do have a crowbar somewhere, so I'm just going to remember that there's a crowbar here. Rake. Mechanics level 2. I'll take it, just so that way I'm prepared to deal with that. And, yeah. Camilla. Bob. Why Bob? What did Bob do to you? Bob didn't do anything to you. You know what? I feel like light bulbs are a thing. Let me think about that for a moment. I hear you, but calling the RV Bob seems off. I don't like Bob. And the reason for it is simply because I don't like that. I don't like naming vehicles anything. Actually, I don't think I've ever named a vehicle anything in my life. So me legitimately thinking Bob or not seems strange. Just putting that one out there. There's one overhead in there, which we'll get to in a moment. Let's head back to the house real quick. I think I'm going to hit this one. I didn't hit the 2 trailers that are here, so I'm going to go... No, I got plenty of space. It's only 5 in terms of weight. Then why am I saying Sharon? I don't know. I just thought it was funny at the time. It came to my head that the RV was going to be called Sharon at that moment, and I just ran with it. It doesn't make sense. Hey, guys. Oh, is anybody a sprinter? I am so scared to, like, shout. Alright, well, you're not a sprinter. Goodbye, George. You didn't die fast enough. Samantha here. Ooh. Timmy. They're all dead. Alright, yay. Sharon is a veteran knight. She needs to be protected. That doesn't make any sense. The knight protects us, not the other way around. Dead rat. Chips. Eat chips. Yes. Muffin tray. Let's take a look. Anybody got some salt? Needles. No. Alright, fine. Drop that stuff. Pick up. Swap. Choose a valuable asset. That's your point. I mean, heard. Oh, I got one. Sweet. All right, can I get the other one? Did they get out of here? I don't like that positioning. So, yes, I got both. All right, so, oh no, I said I don't like this. Put you in the secondary. Save me some weight. I got the hammer. So we use the hammer as a weapon if we need it to get back to base. Reduce some of this weight so that we have speed when it comes to that, if it comes to that. All right, we're good. We're good. So this is working out well enough, which I appreciate. I got one zombie back there. Is it close enough? Nope. All right, so sweet. And then I can place. So now where the hell do I place? Oh, the thing. Unequipped. Place. Ooh. Game. Why can't I can't place it there? Interesting. Can't place it over the refrigerator. So I can place one here, which is nice. And let's get one out of the backpack. Cut the cactus. I don't think it's a cactus issue. I think it's just because how the game factors the corners, but we'll find out here in a second. Oh, and don't get me wrong, this is the cooking section, so it makes sense for it to be here. All right, let's do a rotate, cycle. No, hold to rotate. Yep, I can't put it there. Maybe I have to pick up the radio first and then place down. Yeah, radio can't. So it also means that you might be right in the sense that if I pick up, there's a cactus there. Okay, well, that's funny. Oh, can I pick up the cactus real quick? And then place the radio. Disco. All right, so that also means that I will be able to put stuff over here. Maybe not over the refrigerator, but I can put pretty much like my hardware and stuff on this side of the spot. And then I'll put all my food stuff on this side of the spot. So I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm not gonna get super like hyper focused on sorting at the moment. But I have more space. That's super the point. We have more space. Okay. Are we gaining weight? Yes. Yes, if I can get up to 76 kilos, that'd be perfect. We will no longer be underweight. Please notice that apparently an entire tub of peanut butter is going to be nearly 3,000 calories. So I'm rounding up, but that's also going to do it. And it has a high concentration of fat, which means, again, faster skill gains. So, yay. We do take a quick look at our cooking situation. Now I can make pancakes as I need. And of course, we have tacos. Taco. I just had a grr moment. Oh, yeah. Shout out for anybody who knows that reference in terms of grr. All right, I get that. We'll do organization a little bit later. And I'm going to drop at least one of these books. I don't need everything with me. Oh, I already had the mechanics book. Yeah, I gotta really do something about that. It's no point in me carrying a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need to carry. I'm gonna grab the wrench. We did have a crowbar, so yay. And we're good. Oh, I need to put the cactus somewhere. Where do I place it? You can't just... That's funny. Wait. So I can place the cactus back down after I've picked it up? Game. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, I give up. Okay. Love Gary would draw him all the time, everywhere. Yeah. Okay, so light bulb thing is gonna be a thing. Let's exit the vehicle. Let's grab our axe out of here, please. So back to you asked the question of, do I think a person can survive just off of eating peanut butter? The answer is yes, you can. Survive is the key factor there. Funny enough, there's a fair amount of nutrition that you're going to get out of it, and notice that the game points out there's a lot of fat, and that's definitely true. Peanuts are high in fat. All right, well, we got light bulbs in there. Sweet. Those aren't missing anymore. A little bit of work. Yay. Did it actually work towards my skill gains at all? It gave me 0.97. So almost a full point for putting light bulbs in, which makes sense. That's not a high level mechanics action. So cheers. Okay, wait. Before we go further, I am going to kill that zombie so he doesn't get me later. Because you never know. He could be a sprinter. He's not a sprinter. Hey, axe skill gone up. Oh, I remember this house. We had our first like Freddy or mad scientist, whatever the hell event you wanted to call it, where all the dead bodies in the house event here. So I remember that one. That was traumatizing to see. Okay, let's do this and then this. Okay, so work that has been done. Clear. Clear, even though there are no zombies. Like, I didn't go in the house, but we already looked in every possible window, so we're good. I won't go inside there because, again, not worried about it too much. Clear. And then there is a van right there. So it is kind of late, but I feel like we should do at least one more thing. So we're gonna run it. We're hungry. Maybe we turn back. Nope, I got an apple, I got chips. I eat the chips. No, hang on. Let's take a look at, nope, eat chips. Still managing that calorie burn so that way we keep our weight up. And eat the apple, which should be filling. I know there's a zombie here. Ooh, there's a lot of zombies over there. Actually, we're coming up on Kate's place. So this is a problem. I can't think of a good, safe way to move this van. Because moving this van is going to be imperative to get the RV through here. The first thought I have is to back the RV up and try to shove it out of the way using the trunk instead of the hood. The problem with that is if I move forward and hit that fence, it's over. So maybe make it through a little bit. I guess I can back it up and hitch the two of them and see if the RV can pull the van out of the way. That might work. But it's definitely a thing to do after I cleared some of these zombies out, so that way I have a little more safety in terms of like the actions that we take to get there. I also should consider the idea of coming over here. There is a farm over here in terms of like fresh produce that could be pulled from the ground. Again, another pretty populated area usually. So, but if you can get to it, it's a good way to get farming experience if you don't already have it, because farming experience only comes when you pull something out of the ground. All right, it's the only way to get farming experience, or a what's we call it, a VHS tape. They could have jumped over and knocked me over, so I gotta remember that. I gotta stop missing my action. Survivor home. Luckily, they're nice and fenced in. It's fenced in, blocked in at the moment, but that can change pretty quickly. So let's get out here. Ooh, I feel like there are a lot of zombies beating. That's intense. There are a lot of zombies in that house. Maybe we leave. Just maybe we leave. Yeah, wood broken. Anybody a sprinter over there? No. He leaps. Kind of learned the distance of that hop, which is good. There you go. Got some slow ones over there. Good to go. You almost messed me up, ma'am. I almost walked right into you leaving, so. Alright. You're still stuck over there. Your friend's already not dead. Ooh, that's the sprinter. Look at him go. Goodness gracious. See, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. Alright, so, well, what's the situation? I don't know what that is. And I don't think it matters. Water, no thank you. Water, no thank you. Anything ready to be harvested? What are you? No idea. Let's just see if harvesting happens immediately. Carrots. Potatoes, radishes. We will not get the radishes. We will take potatoes though. Potatoes good. Potatoes real good to get. They're higher in calorie than anything else here other than cabbages. So if there were cabbages, I would get them immediately. But I don't see, yeah, broccoli, the cabbages aren't ready to go. So that's actually not a bad thing because we can always come back for the cabbages. Farming level 1. Are we safe? Kinda. Again, if I cared about the level, I would get the radishes. I really don't care about the level. It's nice, but not a necessity. I've got a lot of potatoes though just now. Let's reduce our weight. How many more you got, dude? I filled the bag of potatoes, that's for sure. So, solid adventures. Propane tank, don't need it. I actually need the mass, not propane tank. And the max level for all skills is 10. Yes. Max level for all skills is 10. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wasn't paying attention at all. I could have walked into that. Ooh. Let's just eat a potato. Let's get strong. We'll eat a potato. Eat more potato. Oh, those seeds. It's not that much, but we won't be using seeds. No. I do not plan on doing any farming whatsoever. So nature of managing my weight, you can keep the seeds, ma'am. Let's take a look at our nutrition. We're doing good. We stayed over, and we're 75 kilos, which if you're green and 75 kilos, we're no longer underweight. So we are proper weight again. Yay. Oh, we're going to be playing with that for a while, though. So trying to stay up on the other side of it. That said, I do want to check something when we get to the house. Is it the house? The RV. We're going to check, make, or prepare pancakes. So I think, yeah, the potatoes are fine, actually. Now that we have potatoes, that changes things. Oh. Let's do the stuff first. So let's preserve the potatoes if we can. Which, where are you? Sack. Sackboy. Oh. Great game, by the way. I'm a big fan of Sackboy, if I recall correctly. Grab all of those. Do I have to like do this? Oh, it's gonna suck if I have to pull them out of the bag first to put them in a sack. Like, you can't sack the potatoes. Eat. Drop. Crap. Wait. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Can you stop? Can you stop? You're not going to stop. You're just going to keep pulling them out. Do I have to filter all? Sack. Open sack. You can only open sack. You can't, like, make a sack of potatoes. Interesting. What if I put the sack on the ground and then put a whole bunch of in there and then seal it? What happens then? So sack on the ground. Can we do that, please? And take my potatoes. And then bag of potatoes is still filling. Yeah, that's not working. Game. How many bags we're going? Nope. That doesn't work at all. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. What's Sackboy? A game. Yes, it is a game. It is a game from the PlayStation. It was designed to be a platforming competitor to like Mario. It's definitely more intense than that in terms of like the level of things you do with it. But I think you take Mario Party and Mario, combine them into a single game, and you get Sackboy effectively. It was PlayStation's version or take on what Mario is to the world. Okay, sack, no good to us. After you've opened the sack of whatever vegetable, then it becomes blah. You can't make a sack of them. Unless I'm missing something. I need to see any recipes for it, and I couldn't just click and make it happen. So that's actually annoying. It's more annoying than I expected it to be. I did notice, though, that I can grab this roasting pan. It shouldn't be there. And bring you over here, so that way all cooking supplies are in one spot. And now I should be able to roast. Yay! And I have plenty of potatoes. The potatoes I will save for last, actually, because I just opened bags of broccoli and carrots. So now, funny enough, the question I would have for somebody, right? Let's say that you went over to a friend's house. Let's say you came to my spot and we were hanging out and I served you a platter of roasted vegetables. In that roasted vegetables, you just see broccoli, carrots, and corn. Maybe I put a drizzle. You don't know what the drizzle is. I'd probably do something balsamic-like, in all honesty. Get close to that Greek feel. But would you eat straight roasted vegetables, maybe a little bit of salt put on top? If you feel like you need a carb, I feel like I would add rice. So it would be like a roasted vegetable medley sitting on top of rice. Just think of that for a moment. not a bad dish when you really consider it, but would you walk away feeling full? I would argue that you would. Broccoli is very filling on its own, I feel like. But some people would be like, dude, like, couldn't you get like chicken or something and add to this? Like, I could. It's unnecessary. It's already filling enough, in my personal opinion. That's actually a lot. Roasting might be a thing. That is a lot of hunger. I can't split this. I forgot. So I would actually have to eat it like this, right? 1/4. Yeah, and that's filling. So instead of eating the whole thing, that turned into a thing. And then I can just pop it into the refrigerator. No, it's too heavy. Crap, I just keep it on. That's fine. That's fine. We get another bit of it in the morning. Then we sleep. Sleep. That just says rest. Lie. Sleep. Eat just the roasted vegetables. Yeah. No, honestly, I mean, you're wrong. Some people need something that will help it go down their throat. Oh no. We got fog outside, y'all. That's not gonna work. I don't like fog. Alright, well. We're putting on the weight again, which is nice. Take a look at our nutrition situation. We're keeping the calories up, which is nice. Let's see how much 1/4 of our roasted pan actually is. So, 1,569 calories. So it's only 100-ish. But I only ate 1/4 of it. It was rated to 60 hunger. Now it's 40 hunger. I mean, it's still not bad if I really think about it. If I would eat the whole thing, it would have been around 400 calories, and it was filling. So that's a good deal. I also just realized that this axe is about to break. Huh. Okay, so real quick, remember that we are being teleported. Yeah, so fog still is there. It's here too. So let's do this and go back inside. We're just not gonna deal with that. If there's fog outside, it is what it is. I am gonna get rid of this TV. Mostly to get the space back. I'm also gonna go ahead and disassemble the lamp. I was originally thinking to myself that we were going to, you know, potentially that light was being used. Interesting. Anyway, I was thinking to myself that we were gonna work really hard to build our electronic skill, and we can later, but at the moment I'm trying to commit to forcing myself to stick to the journey of, you know, repairing the RV. So get rid of those things. Not to mention they technically were drawing power. As you can see, we weren't using the light bulb in here, we were using that one, which is stupid. I don't know why the game forced us to do that. So yeah, definitely have a little more space to work with, and space is going to be important for this playthrough. I think what I'm going to do is get to organizing, since we are kind of stuck in the house at the moment because of the fog. Which one of you do that? And let's take the pots and put them over here. I'm gonna put the jar over there too with the lid. I'm gonna put other pans. So while you all are sitting there thinking like, what the heck is this guy doing? You gotta remember that for those of us who have lived in households, you know, whatnot, you have your organization system. And I've always been in the household where, you know, your pots, your pans, your rolling pin, your cookware is typically fairly close to the sink, the stove, the refrigerator. But it's not packed in with other perishables. It has its own drawer. This is exactly what I'm doing. The physical items such as, what is it? I think of your wrench, the lug stuff, and so on and so forth. Like all that would be potentially in its own drawer as well. It wouldn't be in the kitchen, but you know, we have limited space, so we're gonna be messing with those things. Your canned goods would probably be overhead or in a pantry somewhere. I'd never noticed that there was tuna in here, so did notice the ham before, but we'll mess with that. There's corned beef as well. So, and of course, you know, we already know that I have a tendency to do this anyway. So, yay. All right, overhead. Canned goods are there. Yay, we'll leave the canned goods there for now. The larger items. So salt and pepper definitely shouldn't be underneath. It should be above. Same thing's going to be true for the vegetable oil. Then the olive oil. Other condiments and things probably go up there too. And brown sugar. Cocoa powder. Yes, those will go up top. Goodness. Honey. Marmalade. And crackers and jam will go up top. The bottom will stay. What? I feel like if you had a big jug of peanut butter, it would definitely be at the bottom. Pasta, sure. Oats, sure. The bouillon cube probably at the top. So, chocolate bars and other things will go with the canned goods. The rice, the beans, and things like that should be here at the bottom. So I've moved things around and we have lots of space. I'm gonna still play by kind of keeping the canned goods at a minimum. You know, we don't typically dive deep into canned goods on this channel. But if it happens, we'll deal with it. The moment, I feel like I'm doing something wrong though. I need to eat the rest of this straight out, I feel like. Hang on, show nutrition. Yeah, we'll eat the rest of it straight out. Wait for it. Let's see what it gives us. And close to 200 to finish it off. Yeah, that made sense. So I was right. It was a total of almost 400 calories in that one roasted pan, which is not bad for broccoli, carrots, and corn. I dig it. I'm trying to think. I apologize. What do I need to do? So roasting pan can go down here. Okay. And then we start dealing with kind of, tomato paste. Go up there with our sauces later. Cool. Wires, aluminum, light bulb. Yes. My spatula, which is junk. I know that it's not actually used in anything, but still. We'll keep it. Drink water. Fill our water bottle. Fill our mug, just because I feel like I could do something with that later. And I just noticed that the fog has gone away. So I'm going to fill these cooking pots, even though I technically don't have to, because that also enables me to be able to see recipes I can cook with using them. So I can make pasta, I can make rice, I can make soups and stews. So yeah, I'm gonna take out the non-vegan stuff that we typically would not be playing with. And no, we haven't actually consumed them. They've just been here this whole time because we spawned with them. So take them out and we'll toss them. Oh, I forgot I had 6 watermelons in here. I need to stop getting other food. All right. Goodness gracious. Yeah. In this world, nobody's allergies, right? Well, you know, never water go out. Yeah, so, I don't know how the RV handles water. Like I really don't know how it works. I believe I know how it works. We won't really know until the water goes out officially. So same thing is going to be true for power. I do feel like I'm right on the power being tied directly to the battery, which is why I'm very concerned about this battery. But we're going to be making some decisions on that. So yeah, our battery remaining at 41%. You know, we're doing okay there. It's not perfect, but okay. I've got food to come along with. Yay. Now, one thing I was thinking about is with the mug, we can put things inside of it. Same thing's true with our salad bowl. So it's always good to have variety, in my personal opinion. So yeah. But let's take a look at our skills real quick. Now, without any bonuses, we did get farming level 1, almost level 2. We made it halfway to level 2, just from picking up potatoes. So we could always go back and see about getting like the carrots and things like that. But I kind of want to wait until the cabbages turn. Oh, this is terrible. The condition on this battery is 93% though, so the battery condition sucks, but it's more power, and I feel like that's going to be a thing for us potentially. There's a lot of zombies hanging out there. Alright, it's going to break here in a second. There it is. Got a meat cleaver in your head. I'd like to get that meat cleaver, because we actually get bonuses to short blades as a chef. We just haven't actually found one. We've been... Yo, where'd you come from, ankle biter? Oh, wow. I slid in really late. What's going on, silly? How you doing? What you doing? You have missed a lot at this point. I feel like we've done a lot tonight. Despite the fact that, you know, I've been doing a little bit of rambling. We've killed a fair amount of zombies. We've been making our way up the road so we can make it to the mechanic shop. We're trying to get the RV to the mechanic shop. So we've been working our way through Muldraugh so we can get it there without damaging it. It's kind of like the goal. Just calling off from long day at work? Heard. But yeah, so far, you know, we've set up ourselves fairly well. I don't think we actually have a frying pan. I'm gonna grab that and bring it back. Yeah. Grab the kitchen knife. Kitchen knives are just not great for fighting because they do the whole sticking animation, which isn't fun. You had a lot of meat. Electronics. Ooh, I don't think I have the electronics level 2 and 3, so we'll grab those for later. Won't be really focused on them right now, but this house looks like they were trying to be set up for solar, and they just never made it there. What time is where you are? That's a great point. Last time you left us because you were feeling pretty tired, which respect, please, by all means, when you get tired, go to sleep. But, you know, we don't know your time zone. And don't have to say your city, but your time zone is nice. Is that... Oh, God. 8:23. And Mount... Oh! Oh! Run! I saw you. Come on, get it here. Get over. Pull out the axe. Got it. See? Not the time to work on skill games. Got it, you know. Ooh. Anyway, being an hour behind us here on the East Coast, so what is that? Mountain time? It's not mountain time. Yeah, technically it is, isn't it? No, it's not. Mountain is like Colorado. You're talking like Kansas City, Iowa, some parts of Texas. Okay, I got it. Cheers. Understood. Oh, another one. Another sprinter. So this is Kate's home that we're coming up on right now, and I knew there was gonna be a bunch of zombies here. I didn't expect this many sprinters though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh no! I don't know if you saw it, but I had backed up just enough to only hit one zombie, so that sprinter had free reign to get close to us. Yeah, such a sign. That's the verbiage I was looking for, but in terms of statement, it just wasn't coming out of my mouth because I'm clearly trying not to die to sprinters. So, yeah. Okay, we made it. So yeah, I think the characters' names are Kate and Bob. I just don't remember the dude's name, so I've just been mentioning Kate this whole time. But you know, this is their house, so I'm always like when I started playing Project Zomboid, it was like, yeah, make it here and blah, and it'll be a base and whatnot. This is a terrible base. Um, yes, you have a lot of access to things, which is kind of the fun of it, but it is very indefensible. Notice how many different windows there are in terms of the first floor, right? Secondly, oh! Ah! God, I hate you. I hate you. Scared me. You made me jump. I legitimately jumped, you jerk. Sorry. I just had a moment. I apologize. Anyway, so the famous room where all original Project Zomboid players were almost got me. Yes, I agree. But I did the tactic. You're supposed to hit the shift button and run straight to give them a bum rush. They can't grab you in that instance, but there are more zombies there, or you trip, you die. So you know that's kind of how that would have worked out. Dead. All right. There's nothing good in this house at the moment. So usually, and the reason why a lot of people still come here at least once is because the spawns are supposed to be pretty decent here. So yeah. Scary moment. Yes, definitely had a scary moment there. Oh, no arguments. No arguments. And yo, I am gonna point out these mother don't have any salt. Like, what is it with me people and salt? I don't understand. You got everything that you need in terms of cooking. Veggies, fruit, beverages, meat, no salt. Like, how do you cook with no salt? Goodness. The other slayers with their salt issues? No, that's what I'm trying to say. Like in other saves, we've had an abundance of salt. We've had an abundance of flour in the sense that, you know, we could make, if you recall, when we had it using Raymond to Louisville for the first time, we made so much bread that we not only filled the freezer, partially the refrigerator, carried like six, I'm saying six sandwiches, but it was like 26 different loaves of bread. And in that, half of it spoiled because we weren't able to eat it all by the time it went bad. Like it was a thing. We had bread. Right. So yeah. The long lasting quest for salt. I mean, it's a thing for us, man. Salt. Goodness gracious. And it's killing me. Now, to that point, you know, we've found one thing of salt. No, we found two, didn't we? I feel like we have some salt. I'm just pointing out that a lot of these flipping bases ain't got no salt, and it's baffling to me. I said bases, houses, and it's not like you're gonna tell me that a bunch of these people who fled during the zombie apocalypse, because there are obviously people who would have fled, all right, packed up their home and made sure out of all the things in the kitchen they were gonna grab, they grabbed the bottle of salt. Like, come on, man. Make any sense. There ain't no salt. Game. Devs, give me salt. I'm just saying, increase the amount of salt that is available in the global space. Oh, that's my ass. Because it would make sense to have more salt. Right? If it goes into a base recipe, salt needs to be there. Oh, gosh. Anyway, tortilla chips. Where would you put your chips? It'd be above the counter. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Grab the kids, the car, and the salt. Exactly. All right. Ramen. Ooh, that's a good question. It's dried ramen. So dried ramen can go next to the rice, the pancake mix, the pasta. You can put it next to the canned good items, but I feel like you wouldn't do it. And I typically wouldn't have canned good. So maybe I should, no. I want this to be like where my beans and oats are. So I'm going to take the peanut butter out of there, actually. I will put the peanut butter up here with the rest of the condiments. Because if I go make a peanut butter jelly, you'd think you'd find the peanut butter next to the jam. Unless you put your jam in the fridge, which is fine. No judgment. Oh. But yeah, it's a thought. So I'm going to leave that alone. And yes, for you YouTubers, if you legitimately watch this far into the video and you're sitting here going through my mind and how I organize my pantry in my home, I honestly think of these things when I'm sitting there like, where should I put this item? Should it go over here with the rest of my rice? Because we buy in bulk. So I have beans and rice and various other dried goods in the house. And I think about that organization of when I grab one thing, how many others of those things would I grab at the same time? You know, like, come on. It's a thing. I put the jelly in the fridge. So let me point out that not all jams, jellies, and marmalades require refrigeration. So it's kind of one of those things that I actually do read the label and ask myself, again, is this one that I would put in there? Funny enough, I do put my marmalade, not jam, I apologize, in the refrigerator. And that's really just because a lot of them still have those chunks and bits inside of it. And yeah, they're super preserved, but most likely I just think about it potentially going bad. It's a thought process. But yeah, little things. I know I'm crazy. Don't mess with me. Speaking of crazy, we currently look like an axe murderer. Kind of fairness we are. But let's make a quick thing with the food we're carrying, because that's turning. Not to mention it works on our cooking skill, right? Just like in the fridge. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. On a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, for example, I like my jam to be cold. So putting it in the fridge makes sense. But like if I was serving to a bunch of like my bougie friends, for example, who like to have their crumpets, and I'm gonna use that term intentionally. And for anybody who is a friend knows who I'm talking to, right? My British like friends. But on the other side of that, if you have any type of pastry that has a jam base to it, the temperature matters. So I do like to keep some in various different places for different temperature variations. That's why. And yes, I actually bake pretty often, now that I think about it. Huh. Okay, anyway, so what am I doing right now? I am going to reverse. So I was thinking about how to handle that truck. Or what, I said truck. Yeah, that's a truck. I'm going to attach the back of this vehicle to it and then pull it out. That's my plan at the moment. Since there's enough space on the outside here to maneuver around. I want to check one thing though before I do that, which is recipes. And we do have commercial models. So I could work on that van, but come on. I cannot hit anything. Remember that. No zombies, no fence post, no trees, nothing. All right, with the front of the vehicle, mind you. So the back of the vehicle, we can bust up a little bit. Now I walked on this side just so I have visibility while I'm working. And is it not close enough? It's not close enough. Oh no. I think I need to do this. I don't think I can tow anything. Game. Is that enough space? Is the question. I feel like it's enough space. Sprinter. Oh. Get out. Get out. Die. Fall over. Bastard. Did it die? Move. Alright, we made it. We made it. Cleared. Sweet. Okay, so the question is where to park. I feel like I have no choice but to put it like right here. Yeah. Okay. Did it all work out well? I think it did. Let's take a look real quick. So the short blade is almost a level 1 already, and that bonus is just worth its weight in gold. Wait, I said short blade. Short blade is almost level 2. That's when I should be pointing out. I'm sorry. But yeah, its bonus for the 75% skill boost is worth its weight in gold for sure, because I'll catch up to my axe proficiency fairly quickly. The problem is the best, like, legit short blades to use are meat cleavers, and they're not super easy to come by. Oh, they do come by fairly often, but not as often as you might think. And until my maintenance goes up a little bit more, it might be a while before I find more. Glass. That one spreader could have been for sharing. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Cheese, jalapeno. Let's grab the jalapenos. Like it. Like it. Like it. Don't. Ooh, I got. Oh, flour. All right. Respect to this household. We got some beans too. Sweet. Marinara sauce. I'm gonna grab it on principle, but I don't know if I'll use it. I'm gonna grab a fork because we don't have a fork. We got a spoon at the house, not a fork. And I'm not a barbarian. I have manners. Ugh. Why? I didn't make a whole bunch of noise. There's not a window here either. Where are y'all coming from? Yo. Yo. Yeah. Metalworking magazine? Have I read it? It's already read. Okay. Don't need it. Need to move quicker. So this bed, for example, right, would be something great to take. And the reason why I say that is because it's a good quality bed. It is smaller, so that it fit into our RV, right, which would give us other space to be able to put other cabinets and things like that. That's my thought process behind that. Now, if I can make that happen sooner rather than later, it means I can carry more in the RV. The problem I have with that thought process, though, is one, I haven't repaired the RV. Two, my carpentry skill is to a point at the moment where I could potentially break this trying to lift it. But it doesn't make sense trying to lift this before I get rid of the other one too. So the double bed has to go before putting this one in there, and it just gets weird. So I'm not doing it right now. I'm just pointing out how annoying it is that my carpentry skill is so freaking low. And I'm saying that because I'm just remembering all of the characters who have made it to places where I have super high skills. Oh, starting to go for sucks. All right, cool. So I'm feeling pretty confident in this. Yay. Do I prefer the fork over the spoon? I mean, it depends on the situation. You know, when do you need a fork? When do you need a spoon? Oh, I already had a spoon. I'm an idiot. All right, silverware drawer. Keep the fork on us. Yeah, we're good. Do I need anything else? The beans. Yes. Black beans too. Perfect. Feel like this is pretty full at the moment in terms of weight, but I do want to put the jalapeno and lemon in here. Everything else I'll keep on my person. And yeah, doing okay. All right, so the real question is how much like more do we have to go? So we just turned this corner. We're sitting right here. I'm gonna say we cleared this house. We cleared this. I kind of am gonna leave that farm alone. It sucks to lose, you know, or to leave behind, you know, that farming experience that we could get. But at the same time, we just don't need it. This is Kate's house, so blah, and we're doing good. So there's one more intersection, right? Which could take us to a warehouse that's over here. And then after that intersection, we keep going straight, and then we hit the actual mechanic shop. So we should be there by tomorrow. That's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. But yeah, he's getting tired, which I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, but he's definitely tired. So in fairness, we're definitely gonna eat some food and then go to sleep. Yeah. Do we roast again, or do we make something with the cooking pot? We can make a stir fry. Nah, let's make something with the cooking pot. I just feel like making something with the cooking pot. Pasta, soup. All right, stew. Soup, stew. Crackers and beans can go inside the stew. Take a look at our nutrition. We are not doing well. Let's go ahead and add those potatoes in there. Now, back to the question originally was, do I prefer a fork over a spoon? Yes, situation. I stated that, right? However, comma, if I was stranded, naked and afraid, great show, by the way, if you never watched it, would I take a fork or a spoon? The actual answer to that is the spoon, not a fork. The reason for it is because the spoon, you know, having its depression, has the ability to carry more little things, right? Whereas a fork can only stab. So that's honestly why. The spoon, I can sharpen its edge and then be very careful when I eat, for example, versus the fork, it doesn't give me that versatility. That same thing is true for just take a pot, and we're talking like one of these cooking pots with a handle. It is as much as a means to trap something as it is a weapon, as it is a cooking pot. So a pot goes much further than a hatchet does when you're naked and afraid out in the wilderness, for example. Again, my personal opinion. Not to mention, you can boil water in it if you needed to. You can't do that with a hatchet, you know. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of, you know, thinking about how things come together and why you use them. It's very important. Oh, 92 hunger. Vegetable, black beans. Do we eat the whole thing in one sitting? No, that's stupid. We get a fourth of it and take a look at our nutrition. So 288 jumps to, that was almost 300 calories just by drinking 1/4 of that. So that was almost 1,000 calories worth because the beans are in there. Oh, good thing to call out. Good thing to call out. Oh, the broadcast ended. No, I'm here. Silly. Broadcast is okay for some other. Okay, so maybe it's just a OBS issue. That's still on. Turn that off real quick. I'm here refreshing. I just thought it was just me. Okay. Oh, so you guys saying that I had a bitrate issue. Okay, we're back. Okay, fair enough. As long as we're good. I'll leave it at that. Lie. Sleep. Actually, that's interesting. The way that this reads on Twitch is the session did end and then restarted again. Huh. So the recording is going to catch that, but it does say on Twitch for some odd reason, like my hour and 50 minutes is now counting from 1 minute and 50 seconds. Still can't hear anything. I do hear BB. Okay, so thank you. Huh. So my bitrate says it's good. This is a twitching thing, and I need to get to the point of being at affiliate level. No, I don't know. Yeah, game, people, Twitch, help us. Follow. All right, we're good there. I'll bring the pot with it. No, I won't. Can I add the pot? Can I pour the pot into a bowl? I feel like that was the thing, right? Creates out. No, you have to split it. That's why. Okay. So we'll throw the flour underneath here. And then we'll throw the olive oil and marinara to the top. Keep a jar of pickles. Jar of pickles. Really? It's still trying to load. I don't know what to do for the bitrate situation. So I'm going to keep going, at least for the fact of the recording. Oh, silly and PRMR. And of course, I'm supposed to start putting things back on YouTube, which I haven't been doing. But for the purposes of the recording, I'm just going to keep going as if everything's fine. And I'll keep my eye on my bitrate as I'm here too. Okay, so at the moment, you do hear me good. Can only hope for the best. Meat cleaver. What is he doing? That is a lot of zombies to go through. Oh, man. It is very important not to create a horde behind us. Okay, so what I'm going to do is work this group, and then I'll go back up the road. So they'll come through there. Actually, that's a bad way of doing this, isn't it? Same, still buggy. Yeah, I feel really bad about that. Popping on stream and then having a bad connection experience. It's not good for anybody. Get there. But then again, oh, you all saw me. All right, no sprinters? No sprinters, that's good to know. There we go. Alright, let me think about how I want to handle this engagement. I'm sorry. Get there. One. Oh, we did it. Okay. So I know I'm gonna keep working this road. It seems like what's happening is a lot of zombies are actually spawning in the houses and then breaking out of the houses, which is a good thing actually. It saves me going inside of them. So the plan is I'm basically going to clear this road really quickly, right? And then drive straight here, make this turn, and we're good. Assuming we don't hit any zombies. And that's kind of like the thing. The problem, though, is we're probably going to pull that group you saw over there and any groups that are here. So I would like to get in. Jesus! Oh, he almost got me. Flipping sprinter. Got nowhere to go. If it goes bad here, I'm screwed. Ooh, all right. That was almost it. How I survived just now? No idea. We made it. This is it. This is the spot. One of the doors are already open, which is perfect. So no need to break in. Game. Anybody else? No. Oh, there's a whole truck over there. That's great. I can work with that. Okay, so battery. Let's go inside. I've got windows broken out there, which is not good. That's more zombies than I wanted it to be. Jack. I saw car battery type heavy duty, which is perfect. And it has 100% remaining, so we can replace our battery at the very least. We got muffler. What else? Come on. Game. Muffler. At this point, we wanted to use this place as our base. We were going to get the RV in here and start repairing the RV, right? The problem is I've got a pretty big zombie problem. I don't know if I can get to this door before it breaks. I did it. All right, so if I can save the building and then use carpenter skills and maybe set up some wood barricades and whatnot, that's better than nothing. No, you don't. This is why we kept the axe. Because the axe can hit 3 zombies at a time on multi-hit instead of 2. So. Yes. You have to commit to the fight. Okay. Yeah, let's go on the other side here real quick. We'll take care of any major zombie groups, and then we go get the RV and bring it over. Perfect. Okay, so the plan will be to probably board up this door, this window, so nothing can see us on that side. We'll have 2 doors. Well, we'll have the garage door here, this door here, and that garage door. So it puts us in a position where we have a good setup. I've got wood, and I can do some foraging instead, so I can get. Yeah, maybe I do it that way. We forage instead, so we can get some logs, and then we'll bring the planks over there. I think that's the safest way of doing it, instead of trying to cut down trees, because that can get weird. For the noise that it makes, exhaustion, and then of course sprinter can kill it. So. All right, doing okay. Oh, more than okay if I'm being honest about it, but I am surprised there's still a bunch of zombies coming through over there. Was I just making that much noise with the fight? You didn't die. Yeah, that is problematic in my personal opinion. I also don't know what they are pathing to, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Thanks, guys. Big help. I appreciate you coming and checking out the place. Blah. Okay. What next? So, like I said before, we get to the RV now, and we bring it up the road. I'm just trying to decide if I should go searching for the group that was there. They might have dispersed a little bit, which is actually pretty good. And then yeah, we're in that place. Oh man. Playing with sprinters definitely changed the way I play this game. Goodness. Looks like silly. PRMR, are you there? Anybody still here? I'm curious. I know I'm having their stream issues. I'm pretty sure there's a Twitch problem. PRMR is still here. Awesome. So. Good. You have survived that group. Indeed. I didn't realize until just now that we did lose the meat cleaver, so. Alright, let's get the RV up the road real quick. And then we'll start doing the next pieces, I guess. So before we work on the RV, we need to secure the building. Getting the RV to the building, good idea. Doing work on it just yet, bad idea. So do this, kill it. No, don't like leaving it here like that. So thoughts to have. I'm very curious about the pathing that some of these zombies are taking, but things to deal with. Oh, I forgot this warehouse design. There could be wood inside of here, so I don't have to do anything other than check it first. Huh. Did attract some zombies over here, so. Go. Not too many, which is good. And again, trying to keep the noise down. I hear an alarm. The zombies can set off alarms? Oh my god. I don't know if any of this is... Maybe a smart zombie could set off an alarm. It's possible. I do think it's just a matter of how the mod works for sure. So, but yeah, there are zombies that are attracted in the diagonal heading down, and this is why I mean like securing this is going to be super important. Just putting the wood up here to block this window, this door could save our life. So. I think we're good. And the front of this building is completely compromised, though. Yeah, I don't think I appreciate the idea of the random zombies mod, you know, allowing for random alarms for households to go off, because it definitely caused a bunch of zombies to move about just now. Okay, so the safe thing to do, in my opinion now, is to disassemble these and start building slowly. But I can't because those are metal workbenches. Oh no. This won't work. Do I run as fast as sprinters? No, I currently don't. Sprinters can outrun us. Now, we run fast enough to where they won't grab us, but they'll be constantly on it, breathing down our neck. Alright, so wood plank, nails. So we start the windows because the windows have the least amount of health. Then we'll do the door. Alright, so anything I can disassemble is going to be helpful. Now I can get one plank and some nails. Perfect. Nothing. Oh, I got one plank. And I have one. Actually, I do have some extra nails in the RV. Huh. But that that alarm definitely moves zombies around. So after clearing that road, now that road is definitely not clear. Crawler who saw me. I also don't want to get in the habit of killing a bunch of zombies around here because I don't want like corpse sickness to be a problem. It won't be a problem inside the RV, and it won't be a problem really inside of here, especially once I clear the zombies out. But it's a process. Okay, let's get the nails. Yep, I had some. Perfect. Didn't keep any extra wood though, right? Nah. And then we exit. Take a look. Good. And we disassemble again. Ah, got some more planks. Sweet. With some more nails. Sweet. And planks. Does putting wood planks up help with the carpentry skill? Yes, I believe so. Not much, but it does help. And you know, we can, I just used the last plank. We can test it to validate it, but. Disassemble. Disassembling helps with the carpentry skill for sure. Not much either for some of these items. And it's per item, right? Every item has a different skill amount that it's going to give you. So 15.57 versus 18.83. So a little more than 3 just from these tables effectively. But those tables actually did the job as far as setting that up goes. And 18 to 19, yeah, so that does give experience to put up the planks. All right, so we're good there. I just need to do the door. And then this is basically a wall, so nothing would see us. Doesn't mean they couldn't climb in and then start beating on the door on their own accord, but nothing would actually see us. These are kind of problematic in my personal opinion. I don't think I can disassemble them. Can't. Nope. Could I get a sledgehammer though and destroy those beams? That's a good question. I'm also having the question of whether or not the RV will fit in there. Oh, Sprinter, I wasn't paying attention. You could have killed me if you didn't trip. If you hadn't fallen just now, I was looking at chat. There we go. We're good? We're good. Let's check out the spot real quick. Oh, so how much experience would you need to be confident in changing it big bed to a small one? I don't know. It's a good question. As I don't know exactly how much I need. Light. Hi. Hi. I did. Yeah, we both don't need to be here. I just noticed that door is broken. So it's a lot of zombie activity around. They've all got all the way through this. Planks. Wood glue. Wood glue, yes. Nails, yes. Planks, yes. Come on. Ah, almost had all of them. Okay. That makes me feel very good. Because now I can secure that door. I'm afraid of saying this, but have been a long time without, with water and power, true. So the game has been nice to you, kind of. Remember, we have the RV, so the RV has its own power and water situation. So the world still does have it, though. And that's true as well. Game. Open nails. That's why. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so water and power is still a thing around the entire, area. True. But the RV is designed to have its own water and power supply. So, it's a non-issue for now, but I can't validate that because I've never played with the RV past, the water and power going off. So, all right. And now we have a secure area here at the very least. Oh God. It's been a doozy to make it this far. Goodness. Let's see. So, carrots and potatoes. Root vegetables. And we eat that. And we're looking good. Show nutrition. Oh, we're already losing weight again. We're negative 600 in calories. But we did just do a lot of fighting, so that's fair. Yep. Okay. Stick that back in here. Take the nails. Grab my axe. Be prepared. Anything stand out at the moment? No. So the question is just whether or not we can back it in here. Oh, that's my biggest concern at the moment. If we can, perfect. If we can't, then I have to rethink how to manage this situation. Oh, okay. Oh. Let's try one more time. Maybe it's an angle thing. It's an angle thing. Interesting. Oh. No. Don't be dead. Yeah, I can't get it all the way back. Alright, well, we won't do all that then. The RV stays out here as far as work is concerned, and it's really this for sure. So now, if I can find a sledgehammer, it'll let us get it in here. Concerned about how far I could get it back, but we do what we can. Switching out the battery since we do have another new battery is good. Like that's gonna be a viable thing to do. Another question I have at the moment is checking the state of this vehicle. Because this is considered heavy duty, which means I can replace parts. And it's in terrible condition anyway, which is perfect for us, which means that we can practice. So as we practice, we basically uninstall and reinstall a bunch of stuff, right? So we're at 2 points, put that hood back on there, 3.9. Yeah, that's a lot of work. God. And I'm glad I can't speed up because again, we have sprinters on this map. So, but we're working on it. If I can find a vehicle that I can pull in, that would be better to work on though. So I think that's what we're going to do next time, right? We're going to be on the lookout for another heavy duty, any vehicle actually, so we can start practicing our mechanic skill. Car we don't care about, something we can destroy, and then once we're in a good space, when our mechanic skill will start repairing our RV. But you'll notice like we're trying to uninstall the windshield repeatedly. I think this windshield is destroyed now. Game paused itself? Yeah, so it couldn't uninstall it. Will we switch out the RV if we saw another? That's a good question. I feel like the answer to that is yes. I feel like the answer to that is yes. I don't want to commit to that though. I like the idea of holding on to the RV we have. But yeah, if we find another scenario where, hey, RV still works out for us, but it's a new one, then I don't think there should be a problem with that perspective. But I feel like we should always be in an RV, if that makes sense. So, yeah. All right, do the quick check. Gravel, propane, blah, blah, blah. None of that matters to me at the moment. None of that matters to me at the moment. None of that matters. Nope. All right. And nothing in here except for that. Crap. Are there big RVs? I don't know. I haven't played like a long time with this mod, so I'm not aware of all the different things that can be found inside of it. I do know there's a lot, so. There's a generator here. I do feel like one of the mods, what the thing did, has spawned every zombie that could be spawned, including inside of households. And that's why you had zombies breaking out of homes at the sight of things or moving about. Oh, crap. All right, so none of these storage containers are open, so I'll have to check them later. Oh, I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that right now. Okay. All right, well, we did it. You know, we actually achieved our goal, which is great. We made it all the way here to the mechanic shop. We will be working, you know, diligently to get where we need to be. Oh, am I carrying anything crazy right now? No. I can't enter. Can't enter. There's a zombie nearby. Switch seats. Number 2. Get out. There's your zombies. I mentioned before that is a protection to keep you from cheesing, and I intentionally set it up that way to where, like, you can set the distance so that way it could be the entire cell, it could be, you know, only 200 meters, so on and so forth. It depends on how you decide you want to set it. Sweet. All right. Home sweet home. Oh my goodness. So, taking a quick count, we've killed 369 zombies. You know, it has been a thing. We started working on the mechanic skill. We got 1/10 of the way there at this point. So, yay. It's just going to be a thing for us to start really working on. It is what it is. We got a farming skill. That's kind of it, honestly. We started working on that short blade, but you know, we didn't make it all the way there before the meat cleaver broke, so fair enough. We got axe level 2, and life is pretty good. In truth, we've managed to keep our weight, you know, pretty stable. We did go underweight for a little bit, but we're a little, you know, on the lower end, so we're gonna be working on getting our weight up, but we survived. We have survived, and more than that, we reached our goals, which is always a fulfilling experience. So what's next? Repair the RV, potentially look for other vehicles to use along the way, and of course, set up our save, set up our life. But we are definitely surviving. We are definitely surviving. Yeah, so it is Wednesday and we are a little over in terms of time. I do need to kill this, and Twitch has not been good to me tonight, so I need to consider whether or not I'll stay on Twitch or if I should just start streaming directly on YouTube. That might be a way of doing this, because at that point then I don't have to consistently upload and do all the changes, but I still do the thumbnails. So it's a thought. What's the thought? But we're now in a spot where life is pretty good. Why can't I make bread? Make dough. I shouldn't just type in make. Let's just type in dough. Make dough. I need the yeast still. I'm so close. I still need the yeast. I apologize. So maybe we find the Giga Market here, or any of the markets here in Muldraugh. But this has been our experience. We spawned all the way over here initially. We did a loop because I couldn't figure out where Rosewood was, and then we doubled back and found ourselves at Rosewood. We had the helicopter event here. But this was a lot of fun. We didn't do any clearing here. That wasn't the intent. And now that I think about it, we never actually hit the Giga Market here because there was a food storage farm shed back here. We picked everything up. Now that I think about it, I feel like that was stupid. I feel I should have stopped. Hit the Giga Market. At least would have found some salt, maybe some yeast. But we're now in Muldraugh, and since Muldraugh is our life, we need to really commit to it. There's a food spot down here, something greens, if I remember correctly. So it should have the things that we need, but this main strip is a death trap at times. So recognizing that it's going to be some work is super important. Regardless, we're doing okay. It's not the perfect run, but it's a very good run so far. So I can't be super mad about what is happening. I have to really acknowledge that we accept the fact that we are alive and thriving to a degree. To that, have you ever cooked leek before? Not only like chopped it up and used it as if it was a garnish, like taken a leek and then turned it into something. For most Americans, for example, leek is not a common thing to be found on your plate, whereas in like Japan and various other Asian cultures, it is. Some Greek spots as well. What you can do is chop up a leek as if it was an onion, and leave it in small circles, bread it, and in that bread you can make like a tzatziki sauce, where it's basically like a ranch dip, but maybe not. I prefer dill. And then, fry that. I mean, the breading with the leek, fry that. And then dip it into like a ranch or a dill type sauce. And I guarantee you'll really enjoy that. I do really like leek. It's like an onion ring if you do what I just said. But yeah, we're doing good. We are doing good. But I leave that with you tonight as I sit here and tell you to go cook some leek. We're surviving. We're thriving. We're trying to get it done. We repair the RV, keep working at it, and keep living. But I'm signing off for the evening. I will post the uninterrupted version of this on YouTube as well. And I need to catch up on my YouTube posts. So what I'm probably going to do over the next few days is set a release schedule for the last 3, because this is episode 3, if I remember correctly. Yes. So these will come out in order, but I'll do them quickly, and I'll do a couple shorts as well if you haven't already seen them. But yeah, we made it to 100 on YouTube, and we're still kicking it. So my name is BV. As usual, please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell me about myself, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers.